I ain't ready yet. Wait, let me fix my hair. Yes, yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, pass me my dress. Yes.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Come on in, take your shoes off. We got a lot to talk about. This particular video is going to be dedicated to my girls. However, if you happen to be someone who's gay or someone who's cisgender, male, female, whatever, and you may have a friend who is trans, forward them this video. It's very informative. We're going to talk about tips on how to pass. This video is not to get confused with us not being proud of who we are or wanting to hide, because I'm very proud of who I am. However, I feel like when I go out of my door and I want to go to, and I'm going to work or to the mall, grocery store, whatever, I want to feel comfortable in that peace, and I don't want nobody aggravating me, hounding me like a dog. I want to do what I want to do or whatever I had planned on doing and then go about my business. So these tips will be very useful. I want you to apply them to your everyday. These are the same tips that I use. So like I said, come on in, have a seat, and let's get started. One of my first tips is confidence. And I say this all the time. You have to be confident. I don't care if you have implants or if you don't, if you have a weave, if you don't, a nose job, if you don't, if you're just starting hormone therapy, if you already have. Everybody needs confidence. Confidence will take you a long way. You'll be surprised how confidence will take attention away from your flaws. I know that I have flaws. We all do. However, I'm not really worried about my flaws because I'm just that confident. Head is up high, so I just don't have time to focus on anything else. So you have to have confidence. The next one on my list is proper documentation. And when I say this, I mean name change, gender marker. You want to go get your passport changed over if you haven't, license, social security, whatever. Those things are very important. When you're out in a public setting, you're going to a nightclub or whatever, and you hand somebody your ID, and you look like Patricia, but the ID says Darnell or whatever. That causes confusion. And although we don't care what anybody else thinks, it's just having that taken care of makes things a lot easier for you. That's one less thing I have to deal with for the night. Because when they ask for my ID, boom, here you go. Yeah. I'm going to give y'all a story too. I was living in Tallahassee, went to this club called Baja's. Thursday nights were ladies free before 12. I've been to the club 1,000,001 times. Always ladies free. This particular night I go, they have fish, which is slang for a woman. They have this black girl at the front. I don't even remember her name, but she was at the front collecting the money and, doing the ticket stubs or whatever. So the security guard is patting us down, looking in our purse, and he's like, all right, y'all go ahead. So this woman, and she knows who I am, she knows that I'm transgender, she stops the guy and was like, oh. So the guy was like, what's up? They all going. She was like, no, I'm gonna need 10. So I'm looking around like, 10 from who? Me? So like, yeah, it's 10. And then, mind you, the guy looking at our ID, she pointed at my ID like, it says male, so $10. When I tell y'all, I wanted to take my hand and knock her ass, excuse my language, knock her over the railing. I had never been so mortified in my life. She intentionally went out of her way to do that. Here I am, looking good, everything. Why would you go out of your way to do that? So the security guard didn't even know the tea. But I was like, you know what? It's not even about the $10. Opened up my purse, gave her the money, and I stormed in. And after that, I never went to Baja's again because I was mortified. I felt like, why would you do that? So make sure you have your documentation in order. Girls will go and get wigs, body, lipo, sculpting, noses, whatever, and don't have documentation in order. That needs to be a first priority. You could go to the courthouse in whatever city or state you live in. Do your research. If you need help, inbox me or drop a comment below, and I will tell you exactly what to do. It was super easy. So make sure you take care of your business. The next thing is laser hair removal. That is very important. I cannot stress that enough. Make sure you find you an affordable electrolysis somewhere, wherever you live, and have them zap it away. If you haven't grown facial hair, that's even better. Still let them zap your skin so nothing grows. Having that taken care of relieves you from having to get in makeup all the time. You can go out confident and comfortably. Just do it. It's no way around it. Ask somebody or ask me, because I'm going to put the guy that I go to. I don't grow facial hair, but you know, the guy that I go to in the comments and, well, the description, sorry. And you can make an appointment with him. Very affordable, super easy, very effective. The next thing would be seek out other trans women. And this doesn't have anything necessarily to do with passing, but I think having like other people in your corner makes a major difference in your confidence and you know who you are. It's very important that you find other girls that are like-minded like you, and just like having somebody to talk to, having somebody to travel with when you go out. It's just really good just to have a girlfriend, especially someone who's trans. I have a few girlfriends all over. But here in Atlanta, I have two that I hang out with all the time. They get me, I get them. They know my secrets, I know their secrets, whatever. When we go out together, we do like a buddy system. Like, I just feel at peace with them. So get you some trans girlfriends. Choose hairstyles and clothing that work for you. I cannot stress this enough. It's so many girls that I see that have on this, or they may wear that because they feel like this girl pulled it off and it worked for them. That is not always the case. I know my flaws, so I'm not going out to go put on no hot pink wig or lace, you know, and wear this up the side and this and that. I'm not doing that. I'm doing what works for me. Like, for a long time, I hated my arms because I cheered all through high school, and I just thought that I was really fit. Like, I just did not like it. I thought it wasn't feminine for me. So I did certain things to disguise that. I would wear long hair. I would not have my arms out, you know, things of that nature. But over time, like, I just was like, screw it. Like, I look good. I don't care. There are women who have, like, definition in their arms, so it's whatever. I'm a 10. When it came to hair, I'm not going to wear no platinum blonde hair and just slap it on my head. That just doesn't work for me. I'm a dark-skinned girl, love my dark skin, and I do things that work for me. I have edges, so occasionally I will wear my natural hair. You know, like, I just do what compliments me. If I see a girl with denim panties on or booty shorts, whatever, I don't have the body for that. I have a nice, fit, slim body, but I'm not curvy and voluptuous, so I'm not wearing certain things. I do what works for me. And that will alleviate a lot of stares and, you know, people turning their head. You just don't want to deal with that. You want to go out in society and be you and have fun and be safe, most importantly. So do dress, style, all that. Make sure that it's for you. My girlfriends could wear certain things that I know good and well I'm not going to wear. And it's certain girls that, I mean, certain things that I wear and they know that they're not going to put on. Like, I'm top heavy, so I could wear like something really busty and low cut. If I didn't have implants, I'm not going to be wearing nothing that's low cut. Like, it just doesn't look right. So you want to make sure that you do what works for you. Mannerisms. Oh, this is so important. And before I even get into mannerisms, make sure makeup. Make sure that the makeup works for you. I'm dark-skinned. I stick to darker colored blush. I deal with lipsticks that work for me. My makeup works for me based on my structure, my cheekbones. I do that for me. I'm not doing what the next girl can do. I mean, is doing. I'm doing what works for me, and I think that's one of the biggest things. You can't look on Instagram at these other girls and think like, oh, I'm gonna do that because she. No, look yourself over. Learn your body type. When you go to the store, know what you can put on and what you can't get away with. If you're not that advanced in tucking, don't. Maybe you shouldn't go out with just some like sheer spandex tights or something on. It's just you got to make sure that you're right. And if you have really good girlfriends, like I told y'all before, get you some good trans friends, then your girlfriends will let you know that sis is not right. So, makeup, hair, clothing, make sure it represents you. Oh, so the next step was mannerisms. I'm not telling anybody like how to act, but I feel like if we're women, we're trans women, um, just be mindful of your mannerisms. When I'm around some of my friends, like Drea and Akasha, we kick back, cut up, and laugh, whatever. But our mannerisms are always um, appropriate anyway, so that was probably a bad example. Anywho, you just want to make sure you handle your mannerisms. If you're out and you got on a skirt or a dress, you should not be sitting back like this with your legs open. And no. Um, Walk with posture. Walk with your head up, shoulders back. Um, you know, just it's a fine line because I want you to be you. Of course, you should always be you, but just kind of know your environment. Like, I've been a woman since I was a child. Like, up here, it was already, I thought I was a grown woman at like 10, 11. So, my mannerisms are just differently. I just feel like you just want to act appropriate in certain environments. And you just don't, you don't want to give people a reason to stare. Unless it's a good reason. Okay. It's less is more. And this could go for anything. The less makeup, take you further. I don't wear makeup when I go to work. I do it for y'all for these videos or if I'm going to the nightclub or a date or something. Other than that, I'm not wearing makeup. I work too hard for my skin to be good, so I don't bother with wearing makeup. Thank God I don't have to wear it. But if you do, there's nothing wrong with that. Just always think about what you want to do or how you want to look and then draw back 20%. So, like, if, you're going to wear some weave or something and you're thinking about wearing 30 bundles, draw back, let's reduce to 20. Just an example. You don't want to overdo it. You want to do just enough. We're like women 2.0. Like, we're going to be done. We're going to be over-exaggerated and over-animated. That's just how we are. But you just got to kind of know where that cutoff point is. Like, when I go out to a bar or like on a date or something, I'm meeting a guy somewhere, I give them enough for them to be like, damn. But I make sure it's still within the guidelines of, oh, that's just another average woman walking in, but she does look good, if that kind of makes sense. So just less is more. You don't have to do too much. Like me going out, I'll put on a face like this, a nice tight dress, grab a quick bag, and I'm out the door. Because I'm confident. My makeup is nice. It's working for me. The dress or whatever clothing I decided to go with is working for me. And yeah, I'm going to pass through and they're not going to notice. The ID says female. I'm good. I'm in there. Always be a lady. And I know a lot of people be like, don't you say that? But be a lady. Show people how you want to be treated. Like, a man could see me out and just by my mannerisms and the way I'm carrying myself, the way I'm interacting with my girlfriends, and how we're conversing, the way I'm dressed, the way I smell, he already knows. Like, I can't even come half stepping if I step to her. He may not know that I'm trans at that moment, but he knows one thing: this girl isn't your average girl. She's not like them other girls over there. She's something. I act the way I want and expect men to treat me. Like, hi, how are you? you know, what's going on. Not giving him too much. Yes, I like a drink. Not acting thirsty for his number or like losing my mind because men find me attractive. That's another thing. If a guy is trying to talk to you or something, like, sis, relax. It will be a lot of guys. Just relax. Curve one or two of them or three. Trust me, it works. So, yeah, you just want to act the way you want to be treated. Like, act like a lady, and that's how he will see you as, and know to treat you. Even in society, like whenever I'm somewhere, it's always, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, would you like anything else? Ma'am, this, ma'am, that, because that's what I'm giving them. I'm out, I'm minding my business. I'm confident, my head is held high. You know, I'm dressed and looking a certain way that compliments me, and I'm not giving them no other reason to think otherwise. A woman. Okay, I'm doing the most. I'm really doing the most tonight. Anywho, I really hope that these tips worked. If you want more tips or any other advice, please leave a comment below. You can hit me up on my Instagram, which is not the one at Instagram. NOTTHE, the number one. And, let's talk. Talk to me. I'm here for all of my sisters. Believe me, when I first started out, I was a pickle. I was a fool. I thought I knew everything, and it literally took someone to sit me down, which is my grandma. She's an older trans woman. She literally had to sit me down and be like, no, you're a mess. You look a hot mess. But I'm going to work with you, and I'm going to teach you. And I'm so glad that she did. So just take these and just apply them. Every day is something else. Like when we leave out of our apartments or homes, whatever, you just never know. And I'm very proud of who I am and the woman that I've become. However, I do enjoy going out and not being stared down or people taking a double take. I enjoy just going out and just doing my own thing without people all, because I don't have time to be cussing people out. I used to do that, but not anymore. So hopefully these tips work for you. I hope you all have a good night, a good morning, wherever you are watching this. And thank you all so much for supporting me. I really, really appreciate it. The feedback is amazing, and you all are fabulous. I'll see y'all later. Bye.